Hello students, in this module that is basics of physics, today we are going to learn what is the unit, what are the needs of writing the units, what are the characteristics of a standard unit, what is the system of units, what are the guidelines we are following while writing the units. Why? Because in the last module we explained about fundamental physical quantities and derived physical quantities. What are the needs of that fundamental and derived physical quantities also we explained. See here, what is the meaning of unit? You can understand the definition. It is a fixed standard amount. Fixed standard amount. For example, you went to a grocery shop. We required 1 kg of sugar. For that purpose, we already know they are using the common balance. Of course, nowadays they are using electronic balance. Once upon a time, common balance will be there. In the case of common balance, one side of the pan they will put 1 kg stone, and in the another pan they are going to put the sugar. They may remove or add the quantity of sugar which is equal to 1 kilo stone. That means the stone what they used, of course it is made up of metal, is nothing but a standard quantity. Means here a particular standard quantity is considered to compare the quantity. Means they compared the quantity of the sugar with respect to the quantity of that 1 kg of the substance. Like that only we required 1 liter of water. To measure the 1 liter of water, we are utilizing some instruments. For example, say if you consider a measuring jar will be there, or otherwise a liter measure will be there. Liter measure. This measuring jar or otherwise liter measure, if you can observe in the case of milk wala, whenever the milk person is pouring the milk, then we are utilizing this kind of the liter measure. Now, here this is the standard quantity. To measure the quantity of milk, we are utilizing a standard comparable quantity. That is only the definition is given. It is the fixed standard amount or group that can be comparable to the other. For example, say we required 1 meter cloth. For that purpose, what the merchant is doing? He is using a scale, iron scale he will use, which is a length of half meter. If you measure 2 times, it becomes 1 meter. Means here a particular standard unit they are utilizing. Basing on the particular standard unit, for that only it is the fixed standard amount or group that can be comparable to the other. Now the definition of unit is, it is the fixed standard amount or the group, means total group, that can be comparable to the other. So what is that meaning? The standard quantity is used for comparison. Must and should, we should compare. Second one, it should be comparable to the unknown quantity. Unknown quantity with a known quantity. So the unit must and should be a known quantity. Then and there only we can utilize that one. Subtopic is need of units. What is the need of units? If you can understand, there are different kinds of the systems we are utilizing. For example, say in our local area, to measure the land, sometimes we may use ankanam, sometimes we are going to use gadi, sometimes we are using square feet. To measure the length to measure the length. Sometimes we are using hand span, sometimes we are using cubit, sometimes we are using different kinds of the lengths. So if we utilize this, that is not at all an accurate measurement. Measurement will be differs. So for that we require a standard quantity. For example, in the case of measuring the mass, in olden days some of the systems will be there. The systems are nothing but seers and munts. Seers and munts are different kinds of the systems of measurements used for the measuring of mass. But now the total world becomes unique. So we required a certain standard quantities for measuring throughout the worldwide. For that purpose, in 1971, Bureau of Indian Standards, once again, Bureau of Indian Standards, International System of Units Persons, given certain rules and regulations while writing a standard quantity. Now let us discuss what are the characteristics of standard unit. The characteristics of the standard unit must and should be, it will be comparable. It should be comparable and as well as inconvenient in size. It should be comparable and convenient in size. It should not be big one, it should be a comparable one, small one. Next, it should be defined in a perfect manner. Means there is no ambiguity while defining the unit. For example, say 1 kg means exact 1 kg. 1 meter means exact 1 meter. 1 second means 1 second. Next, it is easily reproducible. Many times we should use. For example, say before example, whenever you went to a grocery shop, there we measured 1 kg of sugar. Same stone we can utilize that 1 kg of the stone even for 1 kg of rice, 1 kg of dal and 1 kg of cereals, whatever it may be. Stone does not change, but comparable quantity should be changed. That is the meaning of easily reproducible. Now let us learn a very important topic, that is system of units. Till now the topics what we discussed abruptly, it may be or may not be, no problem at all. But compulsory we should learn the system of units. Internationally there are 4 system of units are there, that is FPS system, CGS system, MKS system and SI system. FPS stands for foot, pound, second, centimeter, gram, second, meter, kilogram, second. The last system is SI. Of course, who will introduce these systems? Who will adopt these systems? They are nothing but in India, Bureau of Indian Standards. Bureau of Indian Standards. Internationally, International Bureau of Weights and Measurements. International Bureau of Weights and Measures. These systems will utilize this. Now, what is SI? This SI system is nowadays we are using in a moderate measurement, means for the modern measurement purpose we are utilizing SI system. What is SI? The abbreviated SI is Standard International System of Units. Standard International System of Units. Now let us discuss what are the different variable units for the fundamental physical quantities. Why? Because only fundamental physical quantities are having the units. Then what about the derived quantities? Derived quantities depends on these fundamental quantities. Let us come to FPS system. In FPS system, the unit of length, breadth and height is foot. For all these three, length, breadth and height, we are using foot. In FPS system, the unit of mass is considered as a pound. In FPS system, the unit of time is considered as a second. In previous cases, means in the earlier cases, only three fundamental quantities are there. They are length, mass and time. Means temperature, electric current, luminous intensity and other are not at all added in those systems. Now comes to CGS. CGS system is nothing but centimeter, gram, second. Centimeter, gram, second. Now comes to MKS system. In MKS system, the unit of length, breadth and height is meter. In MKS system, the unit of mass is kilogram. In MKS system, the unit of time is second. Even temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, quantity of matter, plane angle and solid angle not have the units in MKS system. Those units are added in SI system. What we already said, SI is Standard International System of Units. Now, what does it mean? Modified MKS system is SI system. Modified MKS system is nothing but SI system. Now, in SI system, the unit of length, breadth, height is meter. In SI system, unit of length and breadth, height is meter. In SI system, the unit of mass is kg. In SI system, the unit of temperature is second. Here, meter can be represented by letter capital M. Kg is always kg. Second is represented by letter S. Now, comes to the temperature. SI unit of temperature is Kelvin, represented by letter K. SI unit of electric current is ampere, represented by letter A. Whereas SI unit of luminous intensity is candela, represented by letter CD. SI unit of quantity of matter is mole, represented as MOL. SI unit of plane angle is radian, represented as RAD. First three letters is considered here, RAD. The last one, SI unit of solid angle is steradian, represented as SR or otherwise STRAD. Steradian, STRAD. So, once again, these are all the different kinds of the systems of units what we are following now. While writing the units, we are following some of the guidelines. There are certain rules are there while writing the units. The rule 1, all the symbols for the units are written in lower case. All the symbols for the units are written in lower case. Lower case means small letter. Generally, for the meter purpose, we are going to write capital M. For time, second. For mole, MOL. We should not write like this. Always we should write small m, small s. Come to the rule 2. Observe here 2.4 kg. I wrote one example. And here also 2.4 kg. What is the difference? There is no gap between the magnitude and unit. There is no gap between the magnitude and unit. Here I given little bit space between the magnitude and unit. This is the exact correct method. Once again, 20 seconds. There is no gap between magnitude and unit. Here a little bit gap is there between the magnitude and unit. Now come to the rule. Values are written as a number. Means these are all the numbers. Followed by the space. Means little bit gap should be given. That space is called intervening space. Intervening space. This intervening space should not be there in the case of degree or minutes or seconds. In the case of degrees, we should not give intervening space. Between a numerical value and the unit, compulsory we should give the space. Then comes to the rule 3. See, here are different examples if you observe. 4 newtons. Newton is the SI unit of force. 5 pascals. Pascal is the SI unit of pressure. 6 joule. Joule is the SI unit of work. Here also 4 Newton, here also 5 Pascal, here also 6 joule. The difference is, here I wrote in the singular form, here I wrote the complete name of the scientist. Whenever we wrote in the simple form, we should use the capital letter, that is nothing but uppercase. Whenever we want to write the complete name, we should write in the lower case. We want to write in the shortcut form, we should write the capital letter. If we want to write the small, means total name, we should write the small letters. Now see the rule. Symbol derived from the name of a person. Use uppercase letter for short form. Uppercase letter for the short form. Use lowercase letter for the full form. Symbols derived from the name of a person. Use uppercase letter for a short form. Use lowercase letter for a full form. Now let us come to the rule 4. See here, generally our mistake what we are going to do is 2 kgs or 40 centimeters, 50 centimeters like that, or 400 kilometers. No, we should not write like that. Units must be in single form. Units should be in single form. We should not write GS, kgs, we should not write. We should write 2 kg, 3 kg, 1, but this there in the case of liter. In liters it is common, we can write liters, 50 liters and those are all. So rule 4 exception is under liters. 40 centimeter we should write, but should not write 40 centimeters. These are all the certain rules. There are 2 more rules are there, rule 5 and rule 6, to write the guidelines in writing the units. There are 2 more guidelines are there while writing the units. Rule 5. Here see example, Newton into meter. Newton is the name of a person, so I wrote the capital letter. Meter we should write in the lower case. This same thing can be represented by using hyphen also. Means the same method we can utilize even without having any gap or otherwise any hyphen or any dot also we can write. Now see the rule. Symbol for the derived units. These are all derived units. Means they depends on the fundamental units. Symbol for the derived units formed by the multiplication. Here Newton into meter, that is nothing but multiplication, joined with a dot or non-break space. Dot here, the dot is there, or otherwise non-break space. There is no dot or something. We can use hyphen also. Symbol derived units formed by the multiplication joined with the dot or otherwise non-break space. Sometimes not only multiplication, we are going to get the divisions also. Then what is the rule in the case of division? Now the rule 6 is derived. Symbol of derived units. See, here also derived units, here also derived units. Here formed by the multiplication, here formed by the division. That is only the difference. Are joined with slash. Slash is nothing but by. Are given as a negative component. Why? Because if you transfer the denominator into the numerator by using the mathematical principles, power becomes negative. So see one example here, kg per meter square. It is also can be written as kg into, here also we can write into, whenever you transfer the 1 by meter square into the numerator, it becomes meter power minus 2. See here, I wrote kg capital, g small letter, meter is always in the lower case, that is meter power minus 2. Meter per second, it is the SI unit of speed or otherwise velocity. It can be written as meter into second power minus 1. These are all the certain rules and regulations while writing the units. In this module totally, we discussed what is the meaning of unit, what are the need of unit, what are the different kinds of units, and what are the different systems of units, and what are the guidelines we are following while writing the units that we learned. In the next module, we are going to learn derived systems or derived quantities, different units of derived quantities. Thank you.